Hi. An idea came to my head today in the morning while I was working out about how I feel like it's so hard for people to feel confident and worthy of being who they are and having the things that they truly want because of how we're propelled and pushed to just work hard for the things that we want to the point where we're like tearing ourselves apart essentially. And this is not to say that working hard is like a bad thing or that it's not normal or not natural. I think human beings do need things to challenge them. It's good for our bodies, it's good for our brains. Obviously we achieve great things throughout history doing those things, but when did we start crossing the line from working hard for the things that we want to like tearing ourselves apart because we don't feel like we're good enough fundamentally? Are we living in such a way that we're always stressing out about why we want to do the next thing and how we want to achieve the next goal and how we can't wait till we get to the mountaintop and we get this thing and we get that thing? Like, why do we do that? Have you ever stopped and asked yourself, like, what's the point? Because at the end, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna be old. We're all gonna be, our legacy will live on, and some people have achieved amazing, great things. And this is not to say that you shouldn't have goals. I mean, obviously, everybody. I think everybody should have goals. I think it's healthy to have goals. I think if you're just moving through day to day, just not really listening to yourself or pursuing anything or having passion and feeling alive for something like that, it's just a problem. But when did we become creatures of like, okay, wake up, go to the gym for 2 hours, okay, go to the office for 8 hours, take 1/2 hour break, even if you get a break, if you have to go to the to the doctor mid shift, you have to do that, and then you have to come back. Make sure you're available on your phone after you finish work. Make sure you have a degree to continue on to a greater position in your job. And then once you're done with your 8 hour work, you have to go home, cook dinner. You have to make sure that you're exercising again. You have to make sure that you're doing this. You have to make sure you're doing that. Make sure you get your 8 hours of sleep. Make sure you take care of your family and friends. Like, and then where it's exhausting. Where are we supposed to fill in the things that we love in the time of day that we have? No, like, how much of our life are we living for ourselves versus how much are we living for, the society and what they tell us to do? When was the last time you've gone to the gym and not posted a picture at the gym? Or when was the last time that you did yoga, you didn't go to when was the last time you did yoga at home and didn't go to a class? Why are we trying so hard to prove ourselves to people that we don't even know? Why are we trying so hard to keep up with a certain image? For what? We're all doing it. Do you want to be like everybody else? Do you want to tear yourself apart? It's really sad for me because I feel like you can't even be mad about that because like the world is set up that way. But like, when did it become normal? I've achieved amazing things in my life. I've had goals that I worked really hard towards. I am still working towards future goals. But I also make time to enjoy myself. I make time to try and slow down and relax. And I think everybody should try and do that. Um, Here's a little backstory. I used to go to college and I lived far away. I was 18 at the time, and I didn't have a car, and I lived far away from the college, and I was going part time, and then I also had a job. Um, and this was when I first came to America, so I just had a visa. I didn't have a green card, so my job was under the table. But I had to make money somehow, right? And where I was living was far away from my college. It was a 20-minute ride by car, but it took 3 buses to get there. Um, and then I would also have to go to work. So where 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 do I draw the line? Like I am waking up, I'm going to school, and then I'm going to work, and then I'm going back home, and then I'm doing homework, and then what? And then my life fell apart because I just wasn't sustainable. I ended up completely neglecting my studies. I ended up completely falling off and leaving it all behind. And I'm very happy with that decision because I feel like it allowed me to experience life. But I had to like sit down and ask myself like why was I doing that? What was it all for? Was it for me, for my passion, or was it because I had to do it? And for me it was because I had to do it. And again, I respect people that actually want to do these things. I respect people that believe that this ambition is going to get them somewhere. But at the end of the day, when your head hits the pillow at night, are you happy? Do you feel whole? Do you feel that you love the person that you look in the mirror? Is your body agreeing with you? Do you feel achy? Do you feel sore? Do you feel tired? Do you feel torn up, worn out? Do you go and meet your friends and you talk about, all the girls that you were with, or all the boys that you kissed, or all the, I don't know, all the clubs that you want to visit? Like, what's the end goal, you know? And when did it become like this? When did we become so driven by, like, the need for approval? I think it's normal. I mean, we're humans, we're creatures of socialization. We need to be like in a group that makes us feel safe, and I think that's why we do it. But like, this is such a primal fear, like we would get rejected from the tribe eons ago if we didn't follow the crowd. But like, there's so many ways to be independent these days, and I am just tired of seeing people tear themselves apart. I really am. Like, I'm tired of people just, being exhausted, and I'm tired of seeing people just communicate on a level that is validating to their ego. It's sad, honestly. And I wish we had other ways of doing life. And I'm very I'm just hopeful that it's gonna change, because I think it's too bad. It's too bad that we're all in that place that we feel like unless we prove ourselves and our worthiness in some kind of productive external way, that's the only way to live, when really inside our hearts are breaking. And that's that.